Tomorrow, Rodriguez takes the starch out of a few stuffed shirts when he tries to join Kirkridge's Snooty Country Club on Condo. Then Oscar moves out when Felix's ex-wife moves in on The New Odd Couple. Sky and Raven find love but lose a fortune. Watch The Edge of Night, following FYI with Hal Linden, next on ABC.
Pure premium. It's pure pasteurized Florida orange juice, not reconstituted with water like other leading brands.
Tastes good. Tastes like fresh oranges.
Only one can be the best. For me, it's fresh-tasting Tropicana Pure Premium.
New York, there's double excitement with 007 on Entertainment Tonight.
First, sneak a peek as James Bond goes head-to-head with the most diabolical supervillain yet, Octopussy. Then, meet the real-life side of 007 actor Roger Moore.
Plus, a visit with a former Miss America who became a network sportscaster and the First Lady of Kentucky, Phyllis George Brown.
And get down with the movers and shakers of TV's Rock and Roll Tonight on Entertainment Tonight at 7:30 tonight on Channel 7.
A very passionate start.
Today at 5.
Nothing in her stirred. She felt rather a bland detachment as she
Morning.
turned back to... Good morning.
I didn't hear you get up this morning.
Well, I woke up with a terrific idea, and I wanted to get it down before I have to leave for the office.
How's it going?
Oh, no. I don't want you to see it until it's edited. I want it to be a complete surprise.
Okay. The words are certainly jumping out of the typewriter.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm only at chapter 2, and I still don't have a title.
How about, Gone with the Wind?
No, it'll never sell.
I'm gonna steal some of your coffee.
Yeah, I'll help you so.
Will you be home for lunch?
Pardon?
Lunch. Home or downtown?
I'll be home around 1 o'clock.
Good. I'll see if I can get away, too.
What's your day like?
Looks like it'll be very rewarding. Derek Mallory is finally bringing me a case that I can prosecute against Jake Van Neffra. Van Neffra's been a thorn in our side too damn long. It'll be a pleasure to put him away once and for all.
Just bring in everything on this list, all right? Okay. Mary Ann, when you're dealing with food suppliers, the thing to remember is you're not just feeding you and your boyfriend. That's all. Right? Big amounts, right? It's right here on this list that I made up so that you wouldn't have to worry about these things.
Terrific.
Look, 100 pounds of potatoes instead of 5, all right? 50 pounds of butter instead of 1. Got it? Did the laundry make a delivery?
Mm-hmm.
Do we have enough linen for 3 days?
Yes.
Anything else that should be on this list?
I'm too tired.
I will make it up to you, though. I promise.
You've been saying that a lot lately.
Trust me.
That, too.
Okay, let's see. This is going to cost plenty. We take this out of the cash receipts?
I took payroll out of that. And the operating expense account is empty. We need money, Cliff.
Money? I wasn't prepared to put money into this.
Prepare yourself, or else the rock garden is going to close.
Peter Nevins is vacating this dressing room for Nicole's return tomorrow. It's a nice gesture, isn't it?
Terrific. What did you want to see me
I just
about?
wanted to see that everything is in order here. Oh, yes, the makeup we ordered has arrived.
Geraldine,
Yes, dear.
who cares?
Raven. The reason I asked you to stop by is because I want to talk to you about Schuyler. I'm worried about his financial difficulties.
So am I.
Do you suppose that he would accept a job here at the station?
I doubt it. He'll just think you're giving him charity.
But that's absurd. It isn't a loan. It's gainful employment.
Well, I understand that. He just has that damn old family pride.
Well, that's understandable. We're a damn old family.
Tell me about it.
Raven, why don't I just pass along a little extra to you?
Oh, it'll never work. I know he'll guess.
Well, I'm sorry, my dear. It appears there's only one thing left for you to do. Grin and bear it.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by All Vegetable Crisco. Crisco makes pie crust flaky. And by Mild Ivory Liquid. It helps hands stay young-looking.
Would you believe I'm 25? Same here.
One of these skaters isn't 25. Dwan Smith is 37 with a family of 3. They both look so young. But do their hands look young? They do.
I've always taken care of myself, especially my hands. When these hands do dishes, it's with Ivory Liquid. The name Ivory has always meant mildness to me, so I know it'll be gentle. The rich suds help my hands stay young-looking dish after dish.
Have you guessed yet? Who's 37?
I'm Dwan.
You don't look 37.
Oh, thanks. I think the skating helps.
What helps your hands look so young?
Oh, that would be my Ivory Liquid. You know, you can't beat it for mildness. I'll race you, kid.
Mild Ivory Liquid helps hands look young.
Surprise! Hi, kids. You just missed supper.
But you're still in time for dessert.
Did you marry me just for my mama's blue ribbon cooking?
You mean my Crisco cooking. Now take that lime chiffon pie. It's Crisco that makes the crust so flaky, even on the bottom. And that's what makes Crisco pies taste so good.
Your pie does look good, Ma. Almost as good as your chocolate cake.
That's my chocolate mocha cake. Crisco's what makes it rise so high and light. And it's Crisco that makes the frosting turn out so creamy.
And, son, you'll never taste anything better than your grandma's Crisco cooking.
Unless he marries a Crisco cook, right? Look for my Crisco recipes in your favorite woman's magazine. Crisco will do you proud every time.
Hello, darling. Well, if it isn't the lovely Mrs. Whitney.
What did you say?
I said, if it isn't the lovely Mrs. Whitney.
I heard you the first time. I just wanted to hear it again.
So what have you been up to?
Shopping?
What? Oh, Raven, I thought I made it clear that we can't even afford to buy postage.
Get excited. I was window shopping.
Well, knowing you, you're probably in the window trying things on.
Don't give me a hard time.
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but this looks like we're going to have to stay in genteel poverty a little longer than I thought.
I don't call poverty genteel.
Well, maybe so, but there's relief on the horizon. I've got good news.
Good, I could use some.
I spoke to the bank again, and they're going to give us the mortgage sooner than I thought. Maybe beginning of next week.
That's the best news I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
We're rich again.
Oh, hi. I thought I'd beat you home.
Oh, I had a terrific idea for chapter 2.
Great. What's for lunch?
Honey, you know, when I'm writing, I get kind of carried away. I'm not very hungry.
But I'm not writing.
All right, yeah, maybe you should, dear.
I know. Why don't we have lunch at the Rock Garden? There's still plenty of time.
Sweetheart, I'm in the middle of a paragraph here, so I tell you, why don't you go over there yourself? You wouldn't mind, would you?
No. Of course not.
Mortgage, money that's wonderful.
You ought to work in a bank.
Hey, if this works out, I won't have to work at all.
Bad timing, Gunther.
Yeah, I see that, sir. I mean, I didn't see it.
Is there something you wanted, or were you just passing by?
Yeah. There's some people here.
Where?
At the front door to see you.
People? How many people?
2 people. Mr. and Mrs. Earl, Dorothy and Jim. They said, they shook my hand and they said something about poor old Spence.
Spencer, let them in. Maybe they know where Spencer is and you won't have to get a mortgage at all.
Yeah, okay. Come on in.
Howdy, folks. Jim Earl. This is the missus.
Dorothy, but all my friends call me Doc.
How do you do? My wife, Raven.
Pleased to meet you.
Aren't you a picture, though?
Thank you.
Oh, this is some house you got here. Ooh, yes, sirree, some house.
Nice of you to say so.
Won't that gold flock wallpaper look nice in here, Jimmy?
Oh, what kind of wallpaper is that? Only flock I ever heard of is a flock of sheep.
Go on with you.
But pardon me, have we met before?
No, sirree, we sure haven't. That's why we came by.
You want your recliner facing the fire, Jimmy? Oh, sure you do.
Recliner?
Oh, you know how men are.
I have had a little experience, yes.
They like to put their feet up of an evening, don't they?
And in the morning, too.
Oh.
Mr. Earl.
Jim. You gotta call me Jim.
Jim.
Yeah.
Your being here, does this have something to do with Spencer Varney?
Well, of course it does. What you think?
Do you know where he is?
No. Don't you?
Oh, Bunny, your mama's picture will look real fine over the fireplace. Oh.
Skylar, why does she keep saying things like that?
Oh, hon, I am sorry. That was real thoughtless of me, wasn't it? Well, you probably love this old place, don't you?
Yes, I certainly do, with my whole heart and soul.
Oh.
Then why'd you sell it?
Why did we what?
Sell the house.
I think these people have escaped from somewhere very dark and padded.
Oh, Bunny.
Hey, that's no way to talk. You've upset the little woman. We paid cash on the barrelhead to your man, Spencer Varney. Escrow closes next week.
That's a bowl. That's Vanish Clean. And for me, there's only one way to get it. My brush and Crystal Vanish. Crystal Vanish is specially formulated to disinfect. Not all bowl cleaners disinfect. And Vanish kills germs that cause odors, removes tough stains, and cleans completely under the rim. Now that's about as clean as you can get. That's Vanish Clean. For my family, it's not clean. Unless it's Vanish Clean.
So Spencer Varney sold you this house, huh?
Did he sell you the Monticello Bridge, too?
Now, hold on just a damn minute. What are you trying to pull?
Oh, Bunny, please, your face is getting red. You know what Dr. Meeker said. Your body is sending you a signal.
Now, don't worry about my body, Dot. I'm getting some very weird signals from these two. I feel like we're being suckered.
Mr. Earl, I'm trying to explain. There's been some sort of a misunderstanding. I haven't sold the house to anyone, and if Spencer Varney gave you the impression that
Impression? Ha! He gave us a little more than that, Whitney. He gave us the house in exchange for 400 thou. Old American dollars. Cash. Now, if you want to start getting fancy with James T. Earl, suppose you just take a good look at these papers. You'll find they're all in order. I don't sign anything that isn't.
You tell him, Bunny.
Oh, shut up, sweetheart.
I'm sorry. I am the owner of this house, and this contract is worthless.
We went through a lot to get this old place. Well, I want to live here.
You went through a lot to get this place?
There are laws to protect honest folks like us from people like you, Whitney. But just to show you what kind of a red-blooded American you're dealing with, I'll offer you a way out.
Bunny.
Button up!
If the deal isn't valid, you can come up with our money. Fast. You got 3 days to come up with the cash, or you vacate these premises. Come on, Doug.
Thanks, Marion.
Hello, Gavin.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
Fine. Except I've been stood up for lunch. May I join you?
Sure. Is Nancy on assignment?
Sort of self-imposed assignment.
What do you mean?
She's writing a novel. Every free moment she has. Looks like I'm on my own for lunch, dinner, and weekends until it's finished. Maybe I should find a hobby.
A novel? Doesn't she get enough writing at the paper?
Apparently not. I don't know what it is exactly. Maybe she's bored with journalism. Maybe it's a sudden rush of inspiration. I don't know.
But it's great, isn't it?
Oh, sure. Just great.
You know, I got a sudden rush of inspiration myself.
Tell me.
No, I should talk to Nancy first.
That's the second time I've been shut out today.
Are you ready to order? Listen, I have to go to the theater. Cliff, I'll pay you later.
Okay. What's wrong, Cliff?
I got a memo from Dee Dee.
Sounds very official.
Listen. Since it is virtually impossible to see you without a reservation, I'm sending you a memo instead. I have been patient while you peeled potatoes, waited on tables, played tomato D, and wine steward. Now, either you pay attention to your law practice, or maybe we should consider dissolving the partnership. Sorry to be so abrupt, Cliff, but we have to be realistic. We've worked hard to build up a practice in this town, and I don't want to see it all go down the drain along with the rock garden's leftovers. Finally resolved. Dee Dee.
That's right, young lady. I am Mr. Wagner, the producer. Now, it's most important that these love scenes be authentic.
You rehearsing, Gunther?
Hey. Where you been?
Lunch.
But I walked right into this place. How come you're leaving our investment unlocked?
The cleaning people are in the theater today, getting the place back into running order.
Okay. Now, look, the main thing is now, what play are we going to do?
This one. Some Hidden Thunder. It is a period thriller.
What period?
1920s.
Oh, hey, that means short dresses, huh? Flappers? Bo-do-de-o-do.
Yep. And it's never been produced. It's a real find. There's only one problem. The author's dead.
Well, that's his problem.
Well, the manuscript needs rewriting.
That's our problem.
Maybe. But I think I have a solution to that.
What took so long? What happened? What did they say?
I've checked it out from every possible angle. What the Earls said is true. Their purchase of this house is perfectly valid. The escrow closes in 3 days.
You can't mean that. Those people in this house? Oh, Bunny, your mama will look just wonderful above that fireplace. I'd like to hang her in front of the fireplace. Wait a minute. We'll pawn all the rest of my coats.
You could pawn your entire wardrobe and it wouldn't be enough.
This can't be happening. We're supposed to be on a honeymoon. We can't even afford it. What are our friends gonna think? What are our enemies gonna think? We're ruined.
least we still have each other.
Sorry, but somehow that doesn't seem to offer me a lot of comfort.
Hey. Hey. You don't mean that.
Well, I don't know. It's all so horrible.
All?
All except you. I have you at last. But I don't want to be poor.
Well, we're not only poor, in 3 days we're going to be homeless.
Time to put the tail on the donkey!
Wrong, Mom.
It's time for the Pringles jingle. Huh? Once you taste the flavor, then you get the fever, then you got the fever for the flavor of a Pringles. Once you taste the fluffer, you need help. Once you taste the flavor, then you get the fever. Then you got the fever for the flavor of a Pringles. Yeah! Once you taste the flavor, it's the deep fried taste. Then you get the fever. It's the crispy crunch. Then you got the fever for the flavor of a Pringles. Wait till you taste Pringles now.
Inside every Duncan Hines brownie, there's a deep, dark difference.
It's mighty chocolatey.
How does it taste?
Deep, dark, and delicious.
You don't say.
The deep, dark difference in a Duncan Hines brownie is its chocolatey moistness. Compared to another leading mix, ours are chocolatier and moister.
Want to try one?
Yes.
Deep, dark, and delicious.
Duncan Hines brownies.
Deep, dark, and delicious.
Now you can help the U.S. Olympic team shape up for the '84 Olympics and get yourself into great shape, too. To help you shape up, America's favorite soaps are offering you by mail 8 quality exercise aids at big savings. To help our Olympic team shape up, we'll send them $1 for every exercise aid you order. Look for a free catalog and complete details at participating stores that carry Ivory, Zest, Cam-A, Safeguard, and Coast. Come on, America. Let's make '84 the year we all go for the gold.
Well, what do you think?
It's just like you said. It's real scary. I mean, it didn't scare me, of course. But it has lots of possibilities.
I knew you'd love it.
There's only one thing, though.
What?
I don't like this where the nightclub owner's chauffeur gets beat up. Now, that don't seem right. I think maybe we can cut that out, huh?
At the moment, we have a more immediate problem.
Yeah?
Money. We have to pay someone to do a rewrite on that. Now, I have somebody in mind, and I think it'll work out okay.
Good.
There's another thing. Plays are not cheap to produce.
Yeah? So, what do we do about it?
You'll have to ante up some of the money I gave you from the bank loan.
Hey, I don't like the sound of that.
We have no other choice.
Yeah, okay, I guess you're right. Well, I'll tell you something, Wiley. I don't like the way this investment's going. It's not the way I planned.
Oh, Geraldine.
Sorry, Nicole, just stumbling Stan.
We didn't mean to startle you.
I guess I'm just a little jumpy. Stan Hathaway, my favorite director. Hello.
Haven't fired me yet.
Fired you? You're indispensable.
Welcome back to the fold, Nicole. We've all missed you.
Well, I am delighted to be back. What are you two doing here so late?
Going over some film footage for the early show tomorrow.
Still have some cutting to do for the morning, so if you ladies will excuse me, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow.
Okay, good night.
Stan.
Good night.
My dear, I might ask the same thing of you. What are you doing here at this hour?
I'm not sure. Just getting the feel of the place again, maybe. Trying to quiet my nerves.
Would you like to check out your dressing room?
I'd love to.
Then come along. Now, don't worry about a thing, my dear. You'll be back in harness before you know it. Why, it'll be as if you'd never left.
I hope you're right.
I'm always right. You should know that by now. I'm sorry, Peter Nevin's name is still on the door. It's the one thing we didn't have quite enough time to change. But I'll have it set right in the morning.
Oh, that's all right. It was very kind of him to give me my old dressing room back again.
I think you'll find everything in order. You might check over your makeup to see that we've ordered everything you need.
Well, there does seem to be one jar of pancake makeup missing.
I'll have it replaced in the morning. Who's there?
Your kids will love riding up and down on Inchworm from Hasbro Preschool.
Right now, Sears is having a sale that would make any Father's Day bright. Get the picture and pay half the price. Sears KS Super 35mm single lens reflex camera, now $99.99. Save $60 on this convenient garage door opener with 2 transmitters. Let Dad relax in a comfortable new recliner. Every one's on sale. And for a bright entertainment buy, save $100 on this VCR with visual search, only $399.99. For a store full of bright sale ideas for Dad, shop Sears.
On All My Children, Erica's been on trial. Now she's out for revenge with the one man who can help her.
You want to bring Lars Bogart to his knees as much as I do.
It would be a pleasure to see him crawl. All My Children.
Is there anybody here?
That's strange.
I guess it could have been Stan or one of the crew.
Nonsense. And why run when I called out? How very odd.
That's a bad clog.
Better call the plumber. Probably soap and hair.
Better call the plumber.
No. Liquid plumber is the one to call for clogs.
Watch how Liquid Plumber Drain Opener works on tough clogs like hair. Its heavy-duty power totally liquefies the clog. So for tough clogs like hair...
Better call the plumber.
Better call Liquid Plumber.
This is new. Your salad dressing. It has a certain spice to it.
She's right. It's new village spice from Hidden Valley Ranch.
Spices and...
It's a unique blend of spices, garlic, and cheese. Could be.
Delicious.
You just add milk and mayonnaise for a spicy new taste.
Well, am I right?
That's my secret.
Oh.
Village Spice, the spicy new secret from Hidden Valley Ranch.
This is David Hartman. Tomorrow on Good Morning America, all the news, plus a salute to Nashville with Loretta Lynn, Tanya Tucker, Chet Atkins, Charlie Pride, Dottie West, Conway Twitty, and Alabama on Good Morning America.
Tonight, Muriel learned she was adopted, and the Rushes hire a private eye to solve the mystery of her roots on Too Close for Comfort. Then Mama gets a marriage proposal, and Sam gets set for heartburn when the husband-to-be turns out to be a health nut on It Takes Two.
Hollywood stuntmen, is their act far too dangerous? I'll explore that question.
Plus, I'll talk to a beautiful woman who risked her life to put a corrupt governor behind bars.
And now, new hope for escape from the distorted world of schizophrenia. Watch 2020 tonight.
Siemens, best known for their decorator room packages, also offers great values on individual pieces and accessories. Siemens, the way to a beautiful home.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ernie Anastas. Coming up today at 5 o'clock, fire breaks out at Carnegie Hall, packed for college graduation ceremonies. Everybody rushed out, including Mayor Koch. We'll have that story, and we'll also have this for you.
Amusement parks are opening new rides to try to get people to come to the parks. Great Adventure opened 3 new rides this year. One of them may surprise you. I'm Josh Howell. We'll have a report.
Also, a crippled plane making an emergency landing in Alaska, and a vote on whether to close Indian Point.
The Emmy Award-winning creator of All My Children and One Life to Live, Agnes Nixon.
Everyone loves a good love story. So I know you'll want to watch my newest daytime drama, Loving. Loving explores the many faces of love, from fresh young romance to passionate rivalries. It's a hot new show with something for everyone. Join me for the movie on Sunday, June 26th, and the series beginning Monday, June 27th.
You want a Wednesday night that'll knock you off your feet? We'll take it. He's the fastest, the bravest, and he can wing it with the best of them. Don't stop for the lights. He's the fall guy. There. Shoot the dog. Only the strong survive.
Enjoy your final night.
On the tails of the gold monkey. Then.
Wait.
Passion's flare and deception begins as dynasty continues.
Tonight.
Friday, Jamie Lee Curtis joins up.
Is this some kind of joke?
She's in the Army now.
I hear you, killer. Those fleas are itching for trouble, and now they're gonna get it. Killer, meat killer. New decon flea and tick killer. Works for dogs, cats, even furnishings. This new decon spray destroys fleas and ticks on pets, on rugs and furniture, too. Put the bite on biting bugs with decon flea and tick. It's a killer. Get new decon flea and tick killer.
When I was a little girl, I wore Danskin leotards. I still wear Danskin. Danskin activewear for grown-up dancing. And Danskin for grown-up swimming. Danskin, Danskin, Danskin! And Danskin for grown-up playing. Even Danskin for grown-up working. Danskin, not just for dancing.
Mom, will you please buy some Superman peanut butter?
Superman, our brand's fine.
Have you ever tasted Superman peanut butter?
Well, no. Smells like fresh roasted peanuts. Delicious, rich and creamy.
That's its strength. It's great taste. Nutritious too.
Wow! Good housekeeping seal. Impressive.
Wow.
That did taste good.
Get a free Superman 3 movie poster from Superman Peanut Butter. Details in Sunday papers on